Lightly. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of In the Cave with Coach D. We are in the building. Live chat is definitely open. All right, so get on in there. You dig? Say something if you're here. Let me know you're in the building. I appreciate everybody, man, tuning in. Everybody that subscribed. Really appreciate it, man. What's going on, man? I hope everybody doing well. I hope everybody is healthy. Just gonna take a quick run through some things, man. The NFL has some stuff going on. The NBA is discussing resuming their season right now. So hopefully in a little while we can get our sports back. The draft is coming up. That's cool. Among other things, man, I'm hoping that the world can just get back on track at this point. We not really asking for much in that situation, or in our whole situation, man. It's just surrounding our lives, man. We really appreciate all of us would, I believe. There's nobody here in this situation right now that wouldn't appreciate things going back to normal. So here's to y'all health, man, and well-being. And I pray that everybody is okay, man. And that's a special shout out to our frontline workers out there in the world, taking care of business. You dig what I'm saying? We really appreciate y'all in so many ways. Y'all doing the countless jobs and the thankless jobs, putting y'all lives on the line. And we really do appreciate that from the bottom of our hearts. Also, man, moving on from that, I want to say thank you. Special shout out to John Castillo. Hope I just didn't murder his name. He took care of my football squad's helmet decals. He did an excellent job with our current situation, taking into account. And I really, 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 really appreciate the customer service and what he did. They look really good. I should have bought one out here, but I didn't bring one with me. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna put this graphic up, man, because I gotta defend my situation, right? So I'm gonna put this graphic up real quick. Now, hold on. Fix this, my bad, y'all. Apologize. So I don't know how good y'all can try to get this in a little bit better. Okay. So what you're looking at right now is Randy Moss, Rob Gronkowski, Terrell Owens, Jerry Rice, and Pat Mahomes. All right. And so what I said was, and I seen a whole bunch of people. They came up with defenses, right? They came up with defenses and guys that they would put to try to stop this particular receiving core. Okay, and everybody on here is gold jacket, right? Outside of Pat Mahomes. So what I was saying and what I continue to say is there is no defense to stop this. I believe that. I believe because no matter who you line up out there, okay, you can run mismatch, okay, match these guys up in such a way that and run routes and certain route combinations that you're not going to be able to stop them from catching the ball. Okay, now if you're talking about yards after catch in some of those things, hitting, being able to tackle them and get them to the ground, I'm cool because a lot of names was thrown around. I'm cool with this. There are some matchups that I would like to see, but again, Deion Sanders' name was thrown in there. Who else? Ronnie Lott. And not that these guys, and please don't take this as me saying that these guys can't play ball. That the guys, Ronnie Lott, taking nothing away from Deion Sanders. I'm taking nothing away from Darrell Green's name was mentioned. I think somebody put Steve Atwater in there. Ed Reed's name was put in there. Ray Lewis' name was put in there. And there's my thing. First of all, with Deion, I will put him in a situation where he got to guard one of these big boys in a slant route. Deion can't tackle neither one of these guys, okay? He's going to have a hard time bringing down Randy Moss. He's going to have a hard time bringing down Terrell Owens, tackling wise. Mismatch size-wise, not, and again, I'm not even saying that he's not going to want to and that he's not going to try. It's going to be difficult for him to stop the big body guys as far as the slant pattern is concerned, different rub routes. And that's what I was saying about if you matching these guys up and you just matching them up man for man with the other guys on defense, there are ways to bust that stuff. And these guys are more than capable of doing it, and it won't matter who's out there. The combination of routes will dictate how they get covered. Bottom line. And you can go get who you want to go get. I'm telling you that if you run the routes correct with this kind of quarterback, you can hang it up for defending that. And I don't care who you go get. I don't care who you go get to guard these guys, you won't be able to do it. If we talking purely man for man, one guy on the X, guy on the Y, guy on the Z, guy on the tight end, you will not stop that, bro. Because of not because one particular defensive back can't cover this guy one-on-one, it's going to be hard to take away the combination, the route combinations that you'll be able to run with these guys and the way you'll be able to execute with the level of talent that's right here. So again, we talk about Rob Gronkowski, we talk about Terrell Owens, we talk all these guys, gold jacket guys now, Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, and then you put in serious set of option routes combined with certain route combinations, and good luck. Good luck. And I'm not saying that some of these guys might not have been up to task. They just not gonna get it. They're not. Listen. Either way you line it up, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem. And I don't care who you put on it. Not because they can't play them, but because of the fact that with their talent level and the route combinations that you'll be able to use to get them space and get them open, it won't be a matter of covering them. It'll be a matter of figuring out what's going on and being where you're supposed to be. And any one of these guys get a little bit of space, they're gonna do you in. That's my opinion. I'll continue to say it. I will not stop saying it. There's not a defense to stop these guys. You said hold them to 125 yards. And come on. Hook patterns, man. Double moves. 50-50 balls. You understand what I'm saying? And we talk about everybody in their prime. Many have tried, but everybody not. It ain't too many people carrying, a linebacker's carrying a healthy Rob Gronkowski all the way down the seam. And then still be big body enough, okay, to come in and do something to him. That's bad. That's a bad combination. I don't care who you go get. And you can disagree with me if you want to, but this can't be covered. Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens, Rob Gronkowski, and Pat Mahomes. It's night now. So I play devil's advocate here because I seen a whole bunch of different situations put up there with different guys and different combinations of guys. And like I said, I still don't see a combination of guys that there's not going to be a route that you're going to be able to get on. I'm going to kill Dion with slants. I'll take Ronnie Lott away with option routes. Okay. Rub routes. Like I said, double moves. All of that stuff is in play, man. All of it is. Give me 1 second. Yeah, man. So I had to defend somebody, Coach Jason Fry. Took me to task on that one, and I told him I would defend myself tonight. And like I said, it's not the ability that I'm discounting. It's not talent. It's concept it's the concept of man defense is not going to work there. I'm sorry. Not because of the talent level, not because they beyond being defended. Is the combination of things that you'll be able to do with them will be undefended, especially with Pat Mahomes being the quarterback. That's just it, and that's just So, I got another joint here I'm going to bring out right now. So, boom. Could this team right here, now I'm going to give you a list of names. You might, could this team right here go 8-8? Now, this list was put together by NFL Network, and at the time that I wrote it down, this was the list of free agents. So some things could have changed, but we're gonna go with this list for sake of argument, right? All right. So your quarterbacks 1 through 3: Cam Newton, Jameis Winston, Joe Flacco. Your running backs would be Devontae Freeman, Carlos Hyde, Lamar Miller, and Frank Gore. Now, Roosevelt Nix, okay, is your fullback by default because he was the only fullback listed in his position as a free agent. All right. Your wide receiver core will be Antonio Brown, Taylor Gabriel, Rashad Higgins, Ted Ginn, and Josh Gordon. Your tight ends would be Delaney Walker and Luke Stocker. Your offensive line would be Jason Peters at left tackle, Ronald Leary at left guard, A.Q. Shipley at center, Josh Klein at right guard, and your right tackle will be DeMar Dotson. Excuse me. I think you can win 8 games with this team. I think you can go 8-8 with this team. And the reason why I say that is because your O-line is serviceable, right? You got decent running backs. Your wide receiver core is like that, and your quarterback room is strong for a team that's not expected to win a championship now. Let's keep that in mind. So I'm going to give it to you again. The roster is Cam Newton at quarterback, Jameis Winston, and Joe Flacco, right? Then it'd be Devontae Freeman at running back, Carlos Hyde, Lamar Miller, and Frank Gore. Then you, like I said, Roosevelt Nix is your fullback by default. Then your wide receivers would be Antonio Brown, Taylor Gabriel, Rashad Higgins, and Ted Ginn. Also Josh Gordon, who should be reinstated here in a little while. Your tight ends would be Delaney Walker, Luke Stocker. Okay. Your offensive line would be Jason Peters, Ronald Leary at left on the left side. Jason Peters, of course, at left tackle, Ronald Leary at left guard. Your center would be A.Q. Shipley. Your right guard would be Josh Klein, and your right tackle would be DeMar Dotson. I think this team could win 8 games. Now, of course, you're going to need to fill in some places for that. But if these was your starters, everybody stays healthy the whole season, can you win 8 games? Hold on, y'all. Can you win 8 games? That's what I want to know. With that team, the way that it's set up right now. The team I just gave you. If you in the place, man, show your face. Let me know you in here and say something on the live chat. Appreciate you. So I think you can win 8 games. Your quarterback room is real good. Now, this is, again, a list of free agents. You starting these guys. These will be your starters. They're going to play. They're going to be healthy all year. Like I said, your quarterback room is strong. You got Cam Newton, Jameis Winston, Joe Flacco. Okay. There is a Super Bowl ring in the room, and there's another guy that been to a Super Bowl. Okay, and then you got Jameis Winston, who's the younger body. You can coach away his interceptions. Yo, what's up, Fox? So look, Fox, I'm gonna run this past you, bro. Again, I'm gonna give it to you. Can this team right here The setup the way it is, can they go 8-8? Can these cats go 8-8 right here? I'm gonna give you the team. Cam Newton, Jameis Winston, and Joe Flacco. Those are your three quarterbacks. Devontae Freeman at running back, Carlos Hyde, Lamar Miller, and Frank Gore. That's your running back room. You get Roosevelt Nix as your fullback because he was the only person on the free agent list at the time of this list as a fullback. Your wide receiver room is strong to me. Antonio Brown, Taylor Gabriel, Rashard Higgins, Ted Ginn, and Josh Gordon. Your tight ends, kind of questionable, Delaney Walker and Luke Stockton. Your offensive line is serviceable. Jason Peters at left tackle, Ronald Leary at left guard, A.Q. Shipley at center, Josh Klein at right guard, and DeMar Dotson at right tackle. Can that team win 8 games? I think you can win 8 games. You did what I'm saying? And it's just one of them things I feel like if they all stay healthy, you got talent here. Not to win a championship. I'm not even putting them in the playoffs. I'm saying can they go 8-8 with that squad right there? Because I think you got a couple of strong pieces that they talent gonna win you a couple of games. Win you a couple of games that you probably shouldn't win. Right? So I'm all for the 8 games. I think you could do it if you put it with the right person. Man, let me go to my next thing. They talking about bringing back the basketball season, right? They talking about doing it in Las Vegas, splitting the teams up in such a way. Now, I don't know how healthy that'll be or not, because you still got to put all 12 people on the basketball court with the referees and the coaches and the training staff and all that at the same time. So I don't know how safe that'll be, being that they was coming up positive left and right. Now, that being said, you know the theory is some of these dudes getting paid to say they got coronavirus. I don't know which side of the narrative you fall on. I'm just saying. All I know is I want football back. Period, point blank. It ain't nothing up. It ain't nothing up for debate. I want football to go on as possible. Now, my next question I want to ask is: your team got whatever pick it got. I don't care what team you like or what team you going for. What do you want them to take in the draft? If you get to choose right now, what do you want them to take in the draft? My team, the Dallas Cowboys, got number 17, got the number 17 pick. And I want the best player available. And I really don't care who it is right now. Some would say we need defense, right? Some gonna say we need a defensive end. We need defensive line help, period. Just speaking for my team, I don't know what everybody else's team needs, but speaking for my team, we need defensive line help. We need some defensive back help. We could use a slot receiver, okay? We definitely could use a slot receiver. But that being said, I will take whatever they get, as long as it is a blue chip player. As long as it's a blue chip player. All right, real quick, man. Getting back to some community news. I want to send a shout out to my man right here. His name is Lionel Harris. Okay, this brother right here lives in Winchester, West Virginia. And there was a house fire. Looks like fully engulfed house fire. And before the fire department came, he ran in and got a lady out. And before she burned and the house totally burned up, man. I just want to send a super shout out to my man Lionel Harris. The community appreciates you, and I'm sure the family is more than thrilled with your heroism. So we really appreciate you, bro. Thanks a lot, man. You never know when you're gonna get called into action. You did. So I'm glad that he was there and he was able to respond in such a way that that lady is still here with us and is safe. That is a blessing. All right, yeah. I gotta put this up, man. Look at old girl form, man. Watch. Boom! Good. That was a complete tackle. Huh? I guess you can't. Well, when I was playing football, we used to call that the nutcracker drill. They call it Oklahoma drill. Some people, it's different, but I guess you could call that booty booty cracker. I don't know what you call that. Lord, she gonna tap. Lifted her up off the ground, bro. You can teach tackling off of that. Real live. You can teach tackling off of that. You can teach a whole tackling drill off of that. Man, I want to send a shout out to my boy Travis Frederick, man. He retired from the Cowboys and really appreciate his service. Came back from Guillain-Barré syndrome. Played a pretty good season, man. He decided to move on. And we just gonna appreciate everything that he did while he was a member of the Dallas Cowboys. Pull up another one for y'all. I told somebody about this story right here, but folks ain't believe me, bro. Nolan Ryan. 43-year-old Nolan Ryan once took a Bo Jackson hit off the face. He then stayed in the game to get Bo out, and then for another 17 strikeouts, striking out 8 in 7 innings while licking his own blood. I told somebody that one time. He got a ball off. Bo Jackson hit the ball straight off the bat, right in his face. And come on, y'all. We know how nice Bo was. What's up? What's up? I don't know who just joined the party, man. If you just checking in, say something on the live chat. Let me know you in here. Bo took that joint, stayed in the game, strike out 8 and 7 innings, still bloody face, all that, man. I'm sorry. I just wouldn't want to be the recipient of a Bo Jackson line drive. That just don't sound like good business. All right. Got something else. Listen, man, send me y'all highlights. If you play ball or you know somebody that play ball, your son, your daughter, your cousin, your brother, I got some dudes that I notice in the recruiting game, and they sometimes tune into the show when they had time, and it would be nice. It would be nice if I could put y'all highlights up there so y'all can get seen. Okay? It's all about exposure. You feel me? It's all about exposure. For example, Tyon Mom Shalinga sent me these. Number 8, Tyon Jacobs. He was playing with the Winchester Wolfpack last year. I'm a little bit biased because I was his coach. You did. Great ball player. Smart ball player. Athletic ability is through the roof. Got great vision and good balance. 12 years old right now. And like I said, I like his athleticism. I like his vision for running. You can't teach vision. As a running back, when he got the ball in his hand, he can see creases that other people can't see. And he has a stutter, stop, and start, man, that kills guys, man. It kills people, man. It kills. For example, I can show you another one right here. Put it in there. Take that back. Now, look where he going to start on this side. They're going to pin him to the sideline. Cut right back across, all the way back across the field. Woo! Now, they're going to try to force him to his right. Whoop, all the way back around. Stayed on his feet, kept his balance. Yes, sir. Love it. Love it. So, like I said, man, send your highlights in, man, of your kids. I don't care what sport they play. Football, soccer, baseball. Man, we cover everybody over here. We're going to take care of everybody over here. All right? And I'll throw them up on the screen and send a description, what they played, send their stats, your name, grade, and what team they play for. And we'll put them up here and showcase them right here on Indicated with Coach D. So like I said, y'all, the draft coming up, and we want to pick sometimes for our teams, right? So if you like the Redskins, man, drop a comment down, throw a comment in there. If you like the Ravens, no matter what team you like, go on there, tell us what pick y'all have and what you want to pick, what you hope your team picks. What you hope you take in the draft? Who you take? Do you want them to trade back? Do you want them to trade up? Okay, there's some quarterback talent in the draft. There's a lot of wide receiver talent in the draft. They say also a good draft for defensive backs, but they say not a lot of good secondary players, not a lot of good DBs in this draft. So we are hoping that the draft continues as it is. They say they're going to do it virtual. It's going to be totally online. This is going to be the first time they ever did a draft like that. Okay, it's going to be totally online. They're going to be respecting social distancing. Okay, so they have notified, according to the memorandum that I looked at yesterday, courtesy of NFL Network. Courtesy of NFL.com. I looked at the memorandum that the NFL put out that came from the league office in New York that said that they will instruct all clubs to handle the draft away from their facilities through internet, through the telephone, however possible, and to respect the crowd gathering rules and regulations. So in order for them to do that, I don't know how most places going to get it done. I know that I can only speak for my football team. I know Dallas has a huge facility and plenty of ways to spread people out. Or they probably may rent a hotel. Maybe people who will even do it from different people's houses. What I'm wondering is there going to be some hacking? Through that communication, you know what I'm saying? Is that communication going to be secure? Is what I'm wondering. Is anybody going to try any funny business? New England Patriots, a la the Cheetahs. Every time there's a scandal in NFL, they got something to do with it. So I'm wondering how they gonna play this, and if everybody gonna keep it all on the up and up. Because we understand that if you plug in, if you connect it to the grid, you into the internet, that communication can be intercepted by so many different various ways. So I'm hoping, man, but I'm sure they'll have some stuff encrypted. And I mean, they said the Russians got into the voting booths last election. So anything possible. Lord. But it's groundbreaking right here what's going on because of COVID-19. They're going to have the first ever virtual draft. The problem with that virtual draft issue is you don't get to see, okay? You don't get to see you don't get your 30 visits. Normally, every NFL team will interview 30 players over the course of the time that they have between the combine and the draft. Okay, they'll bring in 30 different guys that they have on their draft board that they're looking to draft, and they'll interview these guys to determine character, what they think about their football acumen. They're running past their doctors. Okay, health checks, more health checks, and then of course sit down with the owner, the head coach, position coach. That happens, and they do that for 30 different players. Every NFL team does that. These guys will be flying all over the country right now, had it not been for the COVID-19 situation and the social distancing that we are under right now. So it's going to be a situation where we're going to have to really be vigilant, with well, not to say bad word, vigilant. The team is going to have to be very, very subtle, I guess you could say, about the chances that they take. So they're going because you don't know as much information as you probably would know if you was able to get those 30 visits. Those 30 visits are important. They're almost more important than the combine. Now, we also, another thing that didn't happen, pro days. Pro days didn't happen. Okay, so when you don't get the pro day now, okay, and you don't get the 30 visits, all right. So if you don't get the pro day and you don't get the 30 visits, okay, now you're in a position now where you haven't seen, especially if you in the market for a quarterback, you want to see that guy throw, okay. You when you're going to, especially you picking in the top 5. And you're taking the quarterback, especially if you planned on trading up to get a guy, you're going to be for sure that that's your guy, because quarterbacks get head coaches fired. Okay, quarterbacks get general managers fired. Quarterbacks get scouting departments cleaned out. All right, so we want to make sure fans will be in uproar. If you pick the wrong guy, man, fans are hard, okay, to satisfy and to please. I will always say this: when you have to, it's one thing to look at a guy on film, okay. It's one thing, and film is good. Don't let me make you think I think watching film on a guy's waste. No, but you want to talk to. Anytime you going into a business venture, because that's really what drafting a guy, bringing a guy to a football, that's a business venture. It's an investment, okay? You making an investment, a multi-million-dollar investment in a guy. So you want to know as much about this guy as possible, because as a regular person out here in the world, we don't want to waste $10, $20, okay? So you definitely don't want to waste $15, $20, $25 million paying somebody that don't need to be paid, or somebody that can't do for you what you need them to do. And the only way to find that out, even when you get hired at your job, you go through an interview process. Okay, and then there's an orientation, and then training, and all these different things that you're not going to be able to do when you flip it back to the football side of it, because of the COVID-19. You're going to have teams that don't have as much information as they normally would. Not saying that they don't have information on these guys. They've been scouting these guys since some of them maybe 2-3 seasons now, depending. So, and there's plenty of film out there, because we did have our college football season completed by the time this stuff took place. So that's not to say that they won't be prepared, but there's no way for them now to be as prepared as they normally would be. And that's what I'm saying right there. So it's going to be for those teams that got, like, say you picking and you got two guys that's kind of close. You see what I'm saying? Talent-wise, they both on your board around the same place, and the 30 visit might change your mind. You might not like the guy's attitude, or you might not pass a physical or any of that stuff. Those medicals are serious, especially for a guy like Tua, who people have said could go in the first or second round in the draft. I'm sorry, the first, second or third pick, fourth, maybe fifth, no lower than top 5 pick. This guy had a hip, the Bo Jackson injury. Okay, people want to see if this guy's hip is really what you say it is. They want their doctors, not just the doctor that he's been going to see, not just the doctor, some doctor in some town where he may be quarantined right now, or they want their guys to look over these guys. And with travel restrictions and social distancing and the pandemic going on right now, there is not really a way to do that. Now, they're doing some face-to-face stuff. Some of the interviews, I was give credit to NFL Network, reported that they was doing virtual interviews with these guys. Okay, so basically FaceTime. And I know at the Dallas Cowboys, again speaking for my team, the Dallas Cowboys had their head coach and Jerry Jones, and they were talking to the guys that they were supposed to bring in for the 30 visit. But that still does not eliminate the need for those medicals. Okay, it still doesn't eliminate the need to actually, when you want to invest in a person, excuse me, or you gonna go into business, or you gonna hire somebody to do a job, you want to meet that person. Okay, you want to look in their eyes, and you want to see some of the stuff that they say they can do for yourself. Okay, you saw the film. Okay, but now you want to work them out yourself, and that can't happen. Okay, you want to see him get in and out of breaks, or you want to see him setting his 3-point stance and shuffle right, left, 3-cone drill. You want to see those things depending on what position you're looking at. Okay, you want to see that first step. Is it really as fast as they say it is? Okay, so without the pro days and without the 30 visits, man, you kind of handcuffing these teams a little bit. And so this draft, for the first time ever, we won't have the spectacular. Okay, we have this. Normally, the draft is this big show, that red carpet, and you see what the fellas come down dressed in, and the moms and the papas and the grandmas and the aunties and the cousins, and everybody get to enjoy that day with those guys. And that is the one part of it that some of these guys gonna get. Getting drafted is getting drafted. I don't care if it's over the computer or if you was in Las Vegas where the draft was supposed to take place. Getting drafted is still getting drafted. Okay, so congratulations to all those guys that do get drafted, regardless of where they get drafted at. All right, y'all. I gave y'all the funky 45 minutes. We coming down to the last minute or so of the show, man. And I just want to shout out to, again, Jonathan Costello for H-Town Decals, who did the helmet decals for my team. If you look on my personal page, they on there. I should have bought one out here, but I wasn't thinking about it. Also, I want to send let y'all know that the Mountain State Gauntlet Tournament is still on for those that were attending. They have added a 12U bracket. So if you got a 12U squad, and hopefully that by the time that time comes around, we may be clear to do what we plan to do. But the tournament is, as of right now, is in Frostburg, and it is still scheduled to go as of now. Now, they did say that if there was any kind of problems, that they would inform us, and they probably will postpone it, but it will take place, as far as I know and as far as I've been told. Also, man, I just want to say, man, stay safe, man. Make sure you take care of yourself out there. Take care of your loved ones. It's a little crazy out there right now. But wash your hands. If you don't gotta go, don't go. I want to end the year with the people that I started the year with. Man, I love all y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all checking in and coming to hang out with me. Whether it's 1 or 1,000, I'm gonna be here. All right. Like I said, send me your highlight films, man. Send me your highlight films. We're gonna work, get in a situation where we can get them up here, get them showcased. I'm gonna try to give me a special guest for next week. I'm gonna try to give me a special guest for next week. If I can make that happen, I'll be back next week. I'll let y'all know. Continue to check the posts and the notifications. But I'll be back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And we can come in here and do our thing, man. Each one teach one. You did. So if you again, I left y'all with some homework in the comments or inbox me, whatever you gotta do. Who do you want your team to draft? Do you want them to trade up? Do you want them to trade back? Or if they picking at their spot, who do you want them to draft? I need the name of your team. I need the position you want them to draft and name the player. Okay, name the player. And if you want them to trade back, I need to know why. And if you want them to trade up, I need to know why. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. You've been in the cave with Coach D. Peace.